Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Luke for the Matias Group with another one of our car reviews, and we're bringing you more fun today. I'm in a very lively little cockpit here. I'm in the new BMW M2, and it is a terrific, fun little Energizer bunny. This thing is. They've taken a car that I love, that I've driven a lot of, and that's the M4 with the signature 3-litre twin turbo engine. They've taken that from the M4, which is quite a big sort of car, genuine 4-seater, and they've put it in a little brother, little sister, whichever one it is, which is smaller. It's a little hatch coupey thing, and it is aggressive looking. The engine is powerful and it goes like the clappers. It is an absolute hoot straight away jumping in this thing. Because I know the car a little bit, I'm very familiar with my surroundings, so I'm confident with it. That makes a big difference as well. I immediately flick this beautiful little switch they've got from comfort up to a sportier setting, and it just equalizes beautifully. It stiffens around the corners. Whoever has been driving this has driven it pretty damn hard to start this little puppy's life, because the active suspension is all very rigid. I like it. It feels tight. It's exactly how I would drive it. And then we come into the traffic. But we look good. Wait till you see the outside of this thing. This is the best name for a color in the world. It's called Long Beach Blue, and I think buying this car, you automatically should get a flight to LA and just walk up and down Venice Beach or somewhere like that with this car, because that's where it belongs. It's a lovely looking flash little car. We've just driven past a couple of this car's competitors. God, it's a good market. As soon as you're into this sort of early hundreds for a nice, sporty, yet very lovely looking vehicle, it's a good market that you're playing in. There's so many ways of winning. There's so many cars on the market there that are just very, very good cars. How do you choose? The best advice I can give you is drive them all. Don't just think of yourself as, if you're a Mercedes person, think of yourself as a Mercedes person, because you'd be crazy to miss out on driving one of these things. It's so sporty, it's so easy to drive, it's so fun. I remember when BMW first launched the 1 Series in the higher engines, and they had a 135, and I drove that for the day, and that was such a fun car. Again, it's that 3-litre turbo engine that they threw in a small vehicle. It was a little bit uncertain at the time. This is sort of 5 or 10 years ago, but it was again so much fun. Where BMW have taken this engine is, this is the hero engine. Where they've taken it and what they've done with it is astonishing. The technology in this M2 is, I suppose, where you'd expect it to be. BMW's standalone system has advanced over the years. It's always been very solid. They've got their professional nav that has just come on leaps and bounds. The latest iteration is now touchscreen. It's got 3D imaging. When parking, we've got the overhead view camera. The safety features, as you come to expect of an elite German vehicle, are very solid. You've got all your lane change assistance, you've got your active suspension, you've got everything to help you be the best driver you can. And then if you do want to take it on the track, when you flick this into Sport Plus mode, let's just touch this little button here. When you're in Sport Plus mode, everything's attack. The DSC goes off, There's just red coming through the cockpit, just coming off the line slowly. Wow, it feels rigid. It feels strong and powerful coming from those rear wheels. But then it is raining a touch, and immediately I think too, okay, well, if it's raining, which car do you go? Do you go an all-wheel drive car? Do you go a flat six rear wheel? Oh my goodness. The options are endless at this level of car, and it is a wonderfully fun level of car to be playing with. It's a wonderful car segment, one I'm really interested in. Best thing I can tell you to do is take one for a test drive. If you would like to, please touch base with us, either direct messages through any of our social channels, Matias Group, or touch base with us directly. It's something that everyone's got to do. These are great cars, it's great fun, and if you're in the market, you deserve it, because it's just great.